Okay, we're recording now.
Cool.
Okay, welcome everybody. Okay, welcome everybody. Welcome to this UK webinar. It's obviously done by Red Redfern and myself, Peter Rogers. And what we're going to do, we're going to go through the presentation. It takes about 25-30 minutes. Obviously, we'll answer some of the questions if you've got any questions at the end of the presentation. And what we will do as well, we will ask some of the leaders to come on and obviously give you their story and how they got involved with Onpassive and the reasons why they got involved with Onpassive. All I can say is really what you're going to see tonight is only a small, minute part of the business. It's a presentation. Instead, it's only 25-30 minutes long. You're not going to be able to take it all in straight away. Okay, what I suggest you do is get back to the person who's invited you to this webinar afterwards and get more information from them and go from there. And obviously, if you need any help from us, obviously, shout out and we'll give you some help. Okay, I'll pass it over to Red now. We'll get it kicked off and I'll speak to you at the end. Okay, Red.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Peter, and welcome everybody. My name is Red Redfern. If you don't know who I am part of the Leadership Council for the company, along with 32 other members of the company. We're also, myself, Peter, Paul Angus, Azza Khan, who's on here as well, and Neil Parkinson, Patrick Maguire, Victor Ogunmaladi, who's on here as well, and Andy Burks, who's on here as well. We are also part of the UK and Ireland team as well. We are here to help you guys consolidate and to move your Onpassive business forward. Okay, so if you've got any problems that you need help with, come to any of us and we will help you. For the new people here, this is a presentation on a company called Onpassive, and it'll take about 25 minutes or so, as Peter said. If you've got any questions, stick them in the chat area. We'll come back round to them. And most importantly of all, get back in contact with the person who has invited you here. So let's move on then. So what are we going to learn in this webinar? Okay, we're going to learn what Onpassive is, who is in charge, the Onpassive opportunity, what it's going to bring to you guys, why we actually need Onpassive in the internet space, the products that are there, why this opportunity is available, what is the current opportunity that's available, and why is Onpassive so different to what you see online on a daily basis, the benefits of being part of Onpassive, and especially what we are going to be going through here is the founder's opportunity. So Onpassive, for a start, Onpassive is a very real business. Okay, it is a bricks and mortar business. Next slide, please, Pete, if you can. Right. It's a real business. We now have 4 offices. We have one in Orlando, Florida, which is that one on the right-hand side there. And we now have 3 in India. There's one in Bangalore, and there is 2 in Hyderabad, high-tech city in India. Of all of these offices, 3 are leased and 1 is owned. At the moment, we have around about 600 employees that work for Onpassive in all departments, from support to services to technicians to support staffs and a lot more. We are a real business. Okay, we are an internet technology business that has artificial intelligence at its core. Like I said, we have bricks and mortar assets, and we are offering you guys an online marketing business solution. We are now registered within over 200 countries and provinces around the world. We are fully registered in all of these countries, including the United States. And just as a little side note as well, the onpassive.com domain name has been registered for 10 years. Okay, so we are fully legal, legitimate company, and we are an internet technology business, like I said. So the next slide then, we've got a few pictures here. This big picture on the right-hand side is our offices that we own in Hyderabad, high-tech city. This is 5 floors of awesomeness, which is going to be our main offices for all of the techs that design and build of products and services of Onpassive that we will be using. Also inside there, you can see some of the decors, a forward picture there of Onpassive with a big neon sign at the top of it, and a little picture on the left-hand side of what high-tech city Hyderabad looks like. So for a start then, who is the person behind Onpassive? Okay, on the next slide then, Pete, he is a guy called Ash Mufareh. Okay, he is the brainchild, the visionary of the person who has put Onpassive together. His first idea for doing Onpassive came about just over 2 years, about 2.5 years ago. And what he wanted to do was to be able to give the likes of you and I, the 97% who don't make it online, to be able to make that residual income that we want to be able to make. He's a family man with wife and kids. He's got in his own right over 20 years of experience in the online space. He's worked for many companies within the Silicon Valley in the States. He's been very, very successful. But the one thing that was missing was the ability for other people to make money online. It was easy for him to recruit. It was easy for him to bring people along, but to duplicate that and for them to make money, it became very, very hard. And you saw it all over the place. Many of you here tonight have probably seen it yourselves. You get involved with companies, you end up paying a lot of money to be involved with them, and you don't make that residual income that you want. So he came up with this idea of what he wanted to do. So he went around, he started looking at companies that would be able to service what he wanted to do. He couldn't find them, so he decided to do it himself. And part of that was he got a degree in Master of Information and Technology at MIT. And he also got he attended Harvard University to learn specifically online business creation. And after this, he started designing Onpassive. So let's have a little look at some of the products of Onpassive. Now, for a start, before we go into what the products are, the first criteria that we all want to know here is, can I make money with Onpassive? And the second most important thing that you want to know is, if I bring somebody else along, will they also make money with Onpassive? The bottom line answer to that is yes and yes. This is what is so revolutionary about Onpassive, is not only are you be able to make money with Onpassive, but anybody you bring along with you will also be able to make money with Onpassive. And the best of all of this is it's all 100% automated, done for you. There is no recruiting or converting of leads because the company do it for you. They also guarantee traffic. Not only do they guarantee traffic, but specifically they guaranteed targeted traffic to your business. And when I mean business, I don't mean just Onpassive. If you have already a standalone business of your own, if it is approved by Onpassive, you can also market that business through the Onpassive platform. It's self-funding, all done for you. Like I said, 100% automated. It has every single imaginable tool for success within that arsenal of tools and services. It's easily accessible in one place. Okay, now we have got around about 50, I think, different tools and products within the one umbrella of Onpassive. Every single conceivable tool and product for you to be successful online will be available for one price. It's not copycat. It's not recycled. They have been built specifically from the ground up for Onpassive. They are proprietary. Nobody else has them except for Onpassive. Yes, there is similar things around, but nobody has the tech that we have used to produce these tools, products and services for Onpassive and for ourselves. And the best of all of it is, it will be the lowest price anywhere on the internet. Let's have a little look at some of the tools, the products and services then within Onpassive. I'm not going to run through all of them, but you can see them here on your screen. There's 35 here. We've also got another 15 or more, actually now about 18 more. I think we're at 53 different products, tools and services that Onpassive are going to allow us to use. Some of them will be free. but the majority you will have to pay for them. And this is the best thing about Onpassive. It is going to be a customer-based business. Okay, at the moment I'm showing you the Go Founders, which is the founders position, because we haven't launched to the world yet. When we launch to the world, this will be a customer-based business, and this is where we get our residual income from the commissions from the customers that will use these services within Onpassive. So let's have a look over some of these then. You've got Onpassive Webinar. This comes under the banner of communications. Okay, within that, there's going to be video chat, there's going to be SMS, MMS, there's going to be chat rooms as well, video conferencing. All of these is in the multimedia package that you can buy as a customer within Onpassive. For us as founders, we will pay one price to use all of these products and services. Okay, but let's just concentrate on the founder position, which is what I'm talking to you about at the moment. If you become a founder, then you can learn about how the customers and resellers work afterwards. But for now, let's just talk about this. So there's lots and lots of tools and services that Onpassive are going to offer absolutely everybody online. If you're online now or even offline now, you will have a reason to use Onpassive because you already use these tools, products and services, and you normally pay one price for one product here, there and everywhere. What Onpassive are doing is they're bringing it all into one place for one price to use them all. Okay. Two of the new products and services that are coming online is education and Connect Me. It's actually going to be called OConnect. OConnect is going to be the media service for videos like we're using at the moment, Zoom. Okay. We have designed one specifically for our own use. You might be thinking, well, why do I need to use OConnect instead of Zoom, which we're using now? Well, for a start, it's going to be a lower price. We are using the free version that we are on. We're not actually using the free version, but you can use the free version up to 50 people. Once you go past 50 people, you start having to pay for Zoom. Now, Onpassive will have free versions of it as well. But the beauty about it is once you go past that free version, you pay for one price. There is no tiers and limits. It is going to be unlimited for that one price. The difference is at the moment with Zoom, if you want to bring in any other screens within Zoom, you can't. Okay. You lose the main screen, which we're on at the moment. You know, you've seen the movies where people are flicking bits and pieces into your screen without losing that main screen. It's not as high tech as that, but you can drag and drop things onto the screen without losing that main screen. So look at the education on the left-hand side, which we're bringing in. For instance, if you're a teacher and you want to bring in a whiteboard to do some some chalking up or whatever, you can drag this in over the top of it. You can write up what you want and then take it away afterwards without losing the main screen. It's a phenomenal piece of technology that they've designed and invented specifically for Onpassive. And that is just one product. Okay, here, these two products. All right, we have got 50 different products and services within Onpassive that you can use to either market your business if you want to, or you can use the products and services as yourself. People are going to flock to use these for various reasons. A, it's cheaper. B, it's better. And also they can actually make money out of it. At the moment, we're using Zoom. We pay for it. We don't make any money out of it whatsoever. With Onpassive, not only can you use it, not only is it better, but you can also make money out of using that product and service. So it's a win-win. Let's have a look at some of the companies out there at the moment that are already using these services and tools on the internet. These are the companies that are going to be looking over their shoulder at Onpassive when we launch to the world. There's some big names there. Now, a lot of this technology that they have used, they've been around for a long time, and they have been revamping the technology that they have got. With Onpassive, we have built it now. We have integrated artificial intelligence into every single tool and product that we have within our arsenal. Every one of these tools and products talks to each other, so they know what is going on. We can integrate them all together. None of these companies can do anything like this at the moment. They concentrate on one product. And this is why you have to pay individually to use that one product, because they haven't got all of the tools and products that you need to market online or advertise your business. Now, remember, I said earlier about traffic being one of the main forms of tools that Onpassive are going to be using. Not only did I say about traffic, I said about targeted traffic. Now, there's a few things which Onpassive do, which is revolutionary, that other people don't know. Some of you here now might have used ClickFunnels, or you have paid for advertising, or you have bought advertising. And to be honest, they absolutely come to nothing, because these people that you buy advertising off, they give you the emails, and these people have been hit with so much rubbish so many times, they are just not interested. Just move on to the next screen, Pete. Excuse me. So what Onpassive are going to do is they're going to use a different format to do marketing. Not only are they going to use standard marketing through email campaigns, they're going to use video marketing as well, like you see here. With the video marketing, what they're going to be doing is high quality videos, okay, with an intelligent video format. That means the AI technology is integrated with it, so they know when people are looking at it, they know what part of the videos that people are interested in. It's going to be extremely user friendly, very easy to share, click and paste in. And it's also going to prioritize target audience, and that is by the AI technology within it. So I'll give an example of what I mean by this. If you browse anywhere online at the moment, okay, you go looking on eBay, for instance, for something, and you find it, a t-shirt, for instance, you then go onto any social media, you'll have all the adverts of these t-shirts you've been looking at down the right-hand side. Not only that, there are actually companies within your area that have these t-shirts. That is artificial intelligence at work. That is them knowing your IP address, where you live, and sometimes what age you are and what sex you are. Okay, they know so much information now just from your IP address, and Onpassive is going to be no different. They are going to target traffic. Now, if you are going to be using your own business through the Onpassive platform, if it's approved, they will be using this same technology for your business product. They're going to target people who are actively looking for your business product. They're going to drive this traffic to your business so that you can make the sale on your business. So it's a winner-winner. You've got your own business, you can market it through the Onpassive platform. Plus, you can also use Onpassive as a standalone business itself, which is exactly what myself, Peter, and many other people here are going to be doing. So let's think about some of the benefits of Onpassive. Okay. It's a fund solution for any cause. That means that any money that you make from Onpassive, not only does it give you immediate payments and a residual income paid daily, you can use that money for anything that you want. There is no qualification periods. Okay, if the money is in your account, you can draw it out daily. You can draw it out twice a day. If you're in credit, then you can use that money. Top marketing automation is going to be done for you 100% hands-free. You don't have to do anything. It is a easy push a button, set up, off it goes without you having to touch it. Now, not only that, is they're going to guarantee visitors and sign-ups, okay, using their breakthrough products for the automation of your financial freedom and a lot more. Now, Richard Branson once said, if someone offers you an amazing opportunity and not sure you can do it, just say yes and then learn how to do it later. Now, the reason we put this up here now is because the window of opportunity to become a founder, which at the moment is $97 US, is going to be closing very shortly. When we launch to the world, which is still due this year in 2020, by the end of this year, 2020, okay, there will be no more founders positions. At the moment, we are at 300, I think, and 20 strong founders. We've had phenomenal growth over the last 3 or 4 months. At the moment, there is roughly almost 2 people per minute joining Onpassive. Nearly 2,000 people per day are joining as a founder, because they can see what Onpassive has to offer and what it's going to do for their bottom line to make that residual income. Not only this, Onpassive is going to provide a platform to those with businesses that they can become more successful. Like I said, targeted traffic to your business. They seek to increase that abundance online by getting eyes in front of your products. If you haven't got a business, don't worry about it. Onpassive are going to provide those with no businesses or success online marketing, like many of us have done at the moment, a plug and play system that will guarantee their success, again, by seeking to help their abundance, okay, online. This is by using targeted traffic. Now, the amount of people that will be using Onpassive is going to be absolutely blow your mind. We estimate around about, our market cap is about 4 billion people who will be using one of our products and services online. This is the amount of people that use it. At the moment, for instance, Zoom, one product, they have 200 million people a day using Zoom, okay? So that is just one product. If you put that into perspective of what Onpassive is plugging into, it's absolutely massive. Like I said, we are different because we are using artificial intelligence at our source. It is a massive game changer because every single company out there is clamoring to put artificial intelligence within their products and services so that they can automate it, they can make it hands-free, so they don't have to use people to be able to get eyes in front of their products and services. What Onpassive have done is they've made it completely hands-free, okay? And they then will be able to target people who are actively looking for these products. Guess what? Not only are they going to target these people, if they click on that link for that product, they automatically get a 7-day free trial to use every single tool, product and service within the Onpassive platform. And if they clicked your invitation link, they then become part of your team, which you get a commission on if they join up. It's as simple as that. Everything is done for you hands-free without you having to touch it. So let's have a look. Why do we actually need Onpassive compared to the old system online? Most of the old things online, it's not just online, actually, it's offline as well. Some of these will probably resonate with people out there. Most things are based on competition and conflict. They're given targets they have to hit before they get any bonuses, etc. And they're normally competing against other people. 97% of the things that I've done online and you've probably done online end up being a scam in one way, shape or form. They turn into money pits. You pay 1 month, you're promised this, you end up paying again because you're scared that if you don't pay, you're not going to get your money. And it ends up getting to a stage where you wash your hands of it, you walk away and you've lost money. Okay, it requires selling normally, recruiting. The tools are obtained separately. Okay, there's never any guarantees and they pick marketers against each other. And the best and the worst of it all is the compensation is based on your own efforts. With Onpassive, it's based on mutual benefit. Now, I've never come across this before. The more I help somebody else, the more not only that person wins, the more that I win as well. We both gain. And the more I help somebody, the more collectively we all win. There is now, like I said, 320,000 people all helping each other to win. It's a fantastic scenario that nobody gets left behind. If you are in, you win. It's as simple as that. It's a real business that has real products backed by real people. It's self-funding. No money has had to be borrowed at all, okay, to set up Onpassive. And the best of it all is we will pay you to use these products and services, okay? It's a fantastic thing to be part of. Marketing is done for you. We don't have to do anything. You don't have to sell because the company do it. There's no recruiting. The company do for you. Not only that, do they recruit, they'll also convert that recruit for you and put them into your team. It's got every tool that needs in their arsenal for your success, included in the one price. All tools are included, and you don't have to do anything else. You pay once for your founder's fee, which is $97, and then you will only pay one time out of pocket when we launch for your first monthly subscription, and that's it. After that, it is free. Simple as that. Once out of pocket, okay, and you'll pay your founder's fee. Not only that, the founder's fee has 100% lifetime money back guarantee from the company. Marketers only compete against themselves, and the revolutionary breakthrough compensation plan from the company is like nothing you have ever seen before. So Ash Mufareh said everybody in the near future will have something to use within Onpassive, whether they come for the money or for one of the tools or the benefits, or actually just to connect, or for the communications. They will have a reason to come to us, and this is so true. Everything that we've designed within Onpassive is there for somebody to use. Doesn't really matter whether you're a businessman, whether you're a marketer, whether you're a recruiter, or whether you are a housewife at home. There is something within Onpassive that is there for you. We have residual bills, so why not give ourselves a residual income to pay for those residual bills? So the future of our system is effortless. It's going to build your team and grow your business. It's going to provide unlimited rotators, fresh websites, and destination pages to get eyes in front of your products, or Onpassive itself. Automatically sends traffic to your sites, seamless reviews. Okay, sorry, let me just go on to here. Seamless reviews and, excuse me, and converts these leads, all developed using artificial intelligence. So I'm just waiting for my computer to wake up. There we go. So let's think about some of these benefits then. The fund solution for any cause, immediate payment, okay? If it's in your wallet, you could take it out on a daily basis if you want to. All the top marketing automation is done for you. Guaranteed visitors and signups using breakthrough products for the automation of your freedom. Let's just touch on the growth of Onpassive. Okay, I said we are 320,000 strong at the moment. When we first started all the way back in July of 2018, okay, we had a very slow growth up to the January of 2019. Okay, only 10,000 founders. Myself and Peter, we joined in September of 18, and there was just over 2,000 founders then. By the January of 19, there was around 10,000. So let's leapfrog forward one whole year to the end of January 2020, and we've gone from 10,000 to 56,000. Okay, at the beginning of this year. This is where things start getting interesting. Let's go forward 6 months from January to June, and we've gone now from 56,000 all the way up to 100,000. So we've almost doubled in size in 6 months. Let's just go forward another 3 months to the end of August, and we've gone up 50,000 to the end of August. So almost again, in 3 months, we've almost doubled again. Throughout September, we went absolutely crazy. We went from just under 2,000 to 240,000 in 1 month. And then October kicked in. We went from 250 all the way through to 270 odd thousand. And then in November, we have gone all the way through to 320,000 people now. We've also there got a picture of a unicorn on the right-hand side. Now, this is a very important thing to remember. We will be a unicorn company the day that we launch. Now, a unicorn company is a company that has a turnover of $1 billion. There is many companies out there that are unicorn companies now. It's taken them many, many years to become a unicorn company, the likes of Google, Apple, Microsoft, Facebook. to name a few. They are all unicorn companies and they earn billions almost on a daily basis now, but it took them a long time to get there. No company has ever launched as a unicorn company. Onpassive will launch on day one as a unicorn company. And that is because of our foundership that all become customers and resellers on the day that we launch. It's a phenomenal thing to be part of. Everything that Onpassive does is going to be revolutionary, and that includes launching to the world. So let's just go over then some of the advantages of becoming a founder. Okay, you are going to have access to the GoFounders back office website. Within this, you will have bespoke links, about 147 now. You're going to have emails done for you. You're going to have invites all done for you. We have a chat area. We have webinars. We have blogs. We have videos that you can send out. Lots and lots of things that are all there as a founder. We get early access to use the tools and products before they go out to the general public. Okay, priority positioning within the company payment system. This is done on your date stamp when you join. We're also going to be a member of the inner circle, which means that we can give feedback, okay, and beta test new products and services that come online, plus a lot more. Not only this, there are also bonus schemes that are only available to founders, and they won't be available to anybody else, whether you're a customer or reseller. Now, we have an easy way of explaining what Onpassive is, and that is CATMO. CATMO stands for Complete Digital Solution, Automated Artificial Intelligence with Targeted Traffic, which will give you money, which is your residual income. That is Onpassive, CATMO. Okay, so let's recap then. What is Onpassive? It's going to give you automated advertising, marketing, leads, signups, recruiting, team building, and it is for any business opportunity as long as it is approved by Onpassive. That means everything is done automatically for you. If you want to share this opportunity with other people, you can do it. It's not a problem at all, but you do not have to. Onpassive will do it all for you. So if you are one of the 97% people who have not made it online, who can't recruit, who doesn't know how to build a team, Onpassive will do all that for you. Like I said, to become a founder, it is 100% risk-free at any time, whether it is tomorrow, a week, a month, or even a year down the line. If you do not want to be a founder anymore, Onpassive will give you your $97 back. So it is risk-free. So why not take that punt? Join us on this fantastic journey that is a founder of Onpassive. We are partners with Mufareh within the Onpassive team. I hope you have enjoyed the presentation. Okay, that's it. If you need any more information, please get back in contact with the person who's brought you here, or reach out to myself, Peter, or any of the team members of the UK and Ireland team. Anyway, over to you, Pete.
Okay, well done, Red. That was great. And really, just bear with me a second. I just want to pull this over. Okay, I just want to see who's on. Much better. Okay, well done, Red. As I said, good presentation again. Obviously, I will sort of give you a bit of a background about obviously myself and Red and when we actually saw the business opportunity. Red obviously introduced the business to me. He gave me a call one day and said, Pete, you need to have a look at this. He said it's a round of drinks. It's only 80 quid as English money. And, you know, pay your £80 across and have a look and see what you think. And because I trusted Red and I've obviously worked with Red in the past, I paid my £80 before I even actually looked at the business. When obviously I had the opportunity to look at it, It was just a little video that Red had passed on to me, and that was back in October 18. And we've seen a lot happen with Onpassive and how it's obviously developed to what it is today. When I saw it, I was asked with Red to go along to a webinar. There was only about 2,000 people actually in the business at the time. Me and Red went to this webinar with Mufareh, and there was only about 100 on this webinar. And at the time, Ash was actually telling us his dream and his passion, what he wanted to share with the world, basically. And he gave us his vision. And I was so taken back by what he was telling us. Obviously, I was so pleased that I jumped in when I did. When Ash was talking to us about Onpassive, well, Onpassive at the time didn't even have a name. It was, as I said, it was a dream. Well, it was a passion that he thought about and what he wanted to develop. And he did say at the time that, as I said, there wasn't even a GoFounders back office at the time. And he did say at the time that what I will do is I will produce a back office called GoFounders, and you can have links within that back office to share this idea that we've got, and obviously, and go from there. And what he said back then, it's all materialized. We've got a fantastic back office. I think we've got about 170 links now in the back office with different videos where you can share with people to share this opportunity with. And like Red said in the webinar, you don't have to share it if you don't want to. Onpassive will build your business for you, and that's how we got involved. We saw the business, and as I said, when we started, there wasn't a back office. We had to share a video, and a little video that it was. To be honest, the video was Ash himself, and I had to listen to the video quite a few times to understand really what he was trying to share with us, and it was an eye-opener, really. And I'm so pleased that I did, obviously, as I said, get involved. At the time as well, Onpassive, he talked about GoFounders, and he talked about what Onpassive was going to be. And Onpassive didn't even have a name in those days either. So all this, as I said, is all materialized over the 2 years. You see the offices that we've got in Bangla, in Florida. All this is produced over these 2 years. It's absolutely phenomenal, this business, from where we started to what it is today. And as we've got 320,000 founders, we're hoping to have the soft launch starting before Christmas. This is what Ash has said to us. And so if we have the soft launch, and then obviously after the soft launch, we go on to the main launch. And once we go on to the soft launch, the fee goes up to $149. So obviously, if you want to be a founder, it's best to get in now. And then obviously, once we go to the full launch, and then we can obviously get and pay for the product, and what we're going to use. So that's basically just a bit of a background about what we've seen and how we got involved. What I want to do really now is bring on a couple of leaders, and obviously get them to share their story and how they got involved and what they see on Passive. And I've got Paul Angus here. I'm hoping that he can speak, if he can unmute himself, and obviously share his vision of what he sees of Onpassive.
Yeah, hi. Yeah, hi. Yeah, I am here. I hope you can hear me. But unfortunately, my signal is really weak tonight. It won't even work on the laptop. So I'm on the mobile at the moment, and everything's breaking up. So I'm not able to speak, but I do see that Eric Yates is on, and also my friend Tucker, Graham Davison, and he's a good little speaker. So perhaps they'd like to have a...
Okay. Thanks, Paul. Obviously, you're breaking up.
Did you hear that, guys?
Yeah, we could hear you. You are breaking up. So we'll go over to Eric Yates. He's done a fantastic couple of videos this week, which we've all watched. And if Eric would like to open up and say a few words, that'll be great.
Well, I'm tuned on mobile this evening because I've had to travel across to Cumbria in the northwest just to actually do something called work, which is rather unpleasant. Okay. but someone's have to do that. At least I've got a little bit of a job. So Paul Angus, who is renowned for his very, very, very poor internet connection, connected with me many, many moons ago about this thing called Onpassive. And normally, because Paul has pitched me on so many things over the years, I just normally ignore him. And I ignore him incredibly well until eventually he was showing one or two things on his screen to do with internet marketing. And myself, my backstory is I've spent 20 years as a professional commercial trainer, traveling around the country, delivering training to various companies in education and services. Had a 6-figure business, which has dwindled out not very much due to this. I don't think we've heard of COVID out there. Have we heard of COVID?
Yeah, I think we've heard of
kind
COVID.
of pandemic that basically, yeah, well, it basically stopped my business in its tracks, although it's starting to pick up a little bit. So as a result, I was looking to take all of what I do and put it online. And when talking to Paul in these products, I said, tell me about those products again, because that very much would mean that, you know, you can have a great website, you can have a fantastic YouTube channel, but if you haven't got the traffic, then you're kind of wasting your time. So once he mentioned what the products did, I'm interested. And I did sign up eventually after many, many, many months of him badgering lots of emails and me just going delete, delete, delete. And as a result of that, I do enjoy doing. So I'm sorry I haven't got my nice earth background behind me at the moment. But I'm sure I'll dig it out for the next few videos. I produced 2 videos about my backstory and did an interview with Paul, and just the hits that they've got within the space of 2 days. It almost like feels a bit like an internet star, you know, like a YouTuber gone viral. So I'm excited about, I mean, the money aspect I've not really looked into, and that didn't excite me. It was actually the products that excited me. And more that Paul keeps talking about the money, although he doesn't these days. He said it's kind of a done deal as far as he's concerned. It's the products that I was getting very much interested in. And I want to hook up with Red at some point because I want to pick his brains about the products and maybe do some videos around that for people to talk in layman terms about what it's going to do for those people like myself that have a business. And want to see it go atmospheric and stratospheric and basically light up the internet with your presence. So that's me. That's why I'm here.
Okay, well done.
A very dingy hotel in Cumbria.
Thanks very much, Eric.
We have Marty DeGarmo on as well. So I wonder if Marty would like. I'd like to introduce Marty. Marty is a good friend of ours, building a big team across the world. And if Marty would like to unmute himself and say a few words, that'd be great. Marty.
Hey, what's happening? I'm only about 40 minutes late, but I was on another Zoom with Germans. They were doing a Zoom. They asked me to come on. It was really good, really nice. But there's a lot of Zooms going on now. Oh my God. Yeah, the reason I'm in Onpassive, I mean, obviously Red and Peter and some of you know, but I wanted to find something that everybody has the same chance of being successful. And I found that no matter what I could do in marketing, I couldn't duplicate it. I couldn't share it. I tried to share it. I tried to share what I knew on Facebook as far as marketing, and it was horrible. Nothing worked out. So about 20 months ago, I was like, man, am I looking for something that's not there? That's what I really thought. I thought maybe, you know, I mean, yeah, you can build if you learn the skills, and if you can build fast enough, you can build faster than people quit. And that's what a guru is, everybody. So you know, that's what a real guru is. They build faster than anybody else, and they can build faster than people quit. But if they stop promoting, they have nothing. 3 months down the road, even these gurus would have 0. That's why they move from one shiny thing to the next, knowing that people are going to follow them. And I was one of them. Then I did learn some skills and saw the other end of it, where I could build a team of 4,000 or 5,000 people and realize I can't help them. They're not going to make any money. Why? Because I can't duplicate what I'm doing. So, like I said, about 18 months ago, I was getting pretty fed up. I worked with Mike and Dan. And I said, man, is there anything out there that gives everybody an and even go. And I saw Peter, and I knew Peter for a couple of years, a good guy, and so is Red. And I approached Peter and said, "What are you doing?" And he said, "Onpassive." And I went, "What the heck is that?" So he explained it to me. And remember, at my point in life now, the bar is pretty low. Can I make money to bring people I bring with me make money? Yes. Boom, I'm in, right? I think we signed up that day. I'm not sure. And then I learned as we went. And now the team has grown a lot. I mean, we hit it really hard as we could for 12, 13 months, 14 months. And some days there's 100 people a day joining our team and paid. And that happens because of belief. Once you believe it, once you see it, you truly believe it, not know it, believe it. Red did a couple of videos on this. I see people when that bell goes off or that light goes off and they go, "Holy cow, look what we're sitting on." Well, it's the same thing I've been telling that person for 2 months. But it's up to them. It's up to them when they see it. But there's nothing like it. You will be successful for the first time in your life online. It's that simple. All you got to do is plug in. I have people say, "I don't have anybody in my team." Nobody here can say that. Nobody. You might not have brought anybody in before launch, but you can't say you don't have anybody on your team. You don't know that. There's overflow that you can't see yet. And the company's going to bring in millions. We're just a dot compared to what's coming in soon. And you will have people on your team. Every day it's going to grow and grow and grow and grow. You're in a great spot. And Peter and Red, great leaders. I'm so glad I know them or I wouldn't be in. And they are absolutely killing it. So anyway, that's my little 2 cents. But yeah.
Thanks, Marty. That's great.
Yep.
Thanks very much, Marty.
Peter,
Pete, can I ask one person to speak, if I may?
Yeah, of course you can. Sorry, go on. Yeah.
Andy Burks, if you can unmute yourself, mate. He is one of the team leaders for UK and Ireland. Got great pleasure in inviting Andy on. Andy, can you tell you're quite new as well?
Relatively, yes. Yeah, I'd love to. I got involved in January this year, actually. The reason I got involved was I was doing some research. I've been a financial advisor for over 30 years. I was trying to do some research online to see if I could find a way of boosting the numbers of leads that we were getting with the issues that were going on in the background with the time it takes to complete a case for what I do. It just took too long. So I started doing some research and I thought, okay, well, I can do this. I can put together a sales funnel. I can put together an autoresponder. Oh, no, I can't. Oh, my God. Talk about confused. I bought books, read the books. I then signed up to pretty much everything, including ClickFunnels, and thought, oh, that's easy. I can do this as well. I'm a figures guy. I'm not a techie. So had a spot bother with that. And then, but while I was doing this research to see if I could find a way of getting these leads, I came across Onpassive. Thought, well, this is interesting. Something that's automated, something that will do it for you. Right, I'm in. So I kind of got in, and it took, I suppose, about 6 months for the little light to come on above my head and go, oh my God, now I know what it is I've got hold of. Christ, why didn't I start 6 months ago? Peter was mentioning earlier on that the company set up 2 years ago. Well, Google took 3 years to come to market and then another 6 before it became $1 billion company. We've taken 2 years and it's going to launch as $1 billion company. But I particularly like the enthusiasm that Ash puts forward, and the products that he's designed with all the guys are just phenomenal. And one thing that I liked, one of the webinars he explained, they did an experiment to see how many to see how long it would take to get 1 million opt-ins. In other words, people signing to say, here's my email address, yes, I'm interested. And it took them 4 days without using the artificial technology. And you go, 1 million in 4 days? Christ, how long would it take with using the IT technology and the AI technology 12 hours. What's the market for this product? It's 3.5 billion potential clients, including the likes of governments, schools, companies, major companies, as well as individuals. It's phenomenal. So even if you joined and sat and did absolutely nothing, you're still guaranteed an income. Okay, it may take a little bit longer. A lot of us have thought, yes, you don't have to do anything if you don't want to, but actually, if you think about it, if you start to encourage some of your friends or family to get involved as well, that time frame comes down. So instead of it taking you 5-10 years to get to a level that you want to get to, why not retire in 2 like the rest of us? I kind of love the idea, and I love the enthusiasm. And as Marty's explained before, we're like one big happy family because everybody's in it together. We're all working together to help each other. It's phenomenal.
Thanks, Andy. That's great. And
Thanks, Andy. That's fantastic, mate. And really glad to have you on the team.
Cheers, Red. Great speech today. Bye.
Cheers.
Okay, we got Victor. Shall we have Victor on?
Yeah, come on. Victor is another one of the Team UK and Ireland members. Very, very happy to have him on board as well. Victor.
Yeah, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are all over the world. This is a great opportunity for us all. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Victor Olajide Ogumolade from London, United Kingdom. I've been an internet marketer for about 8 years now. Along the line, I became a motivational speaker. And what turned me to be a motivational speaker is that I always have the passion to help people, to see people making it in life, living their dream. And that was what made me to, become a motivational speaker. Along the line, I, joined some programs. I won't say company, because I was looking for, income that to complement my speaking engagement. And I jumped, into some of the programs. I did everything I could. My resources, I did everything. Travel, to so many parts of the world, giving inspirational messages and motivational messages to people, and people who are joining that company as a result of what I said on stage. People don't know that company, they know me, they trusted me, they believe in me, and they followed me. But unfortunately, the company went down the drain, and some of my people that put their hard-earned income into those programs lost their money. It was very, very devastating for me. And I said to myself that enough is enough, and I won't be promoting any company again for the rest of my life, that I will just be living on my motivational speaking career. But I was going through some of my motivational messages 3 months ago, and I came across a webinar done by Peter Rogers and Red Frame. And I said, what's going on here? I listened to it from the beginning to the end. I said, wow, all the boxes, it ticked all my boxes. What are the boxes? That it caters for the 97% of people that failed online. People that don't know how to recruit, people that don't know how to sell, people that don't know how to talk to people, to bring people to a business or programs. It caters for them. It guarantees them that all of them will make money. And I said, wow, this is what I've been looking for. This is the first company that I've ever come across in my life that guarantees success for everybody. Everybody, whether you are a guru or you don't even know how to talk or you don't even know how to recruit. And I said, this one, I'm going for it. That was the number one thing that I saw. Then the second point was that even if this company guarantees people that they will succeed, what are they selling? Where are they going to be getting the money? And I realized that they've got products, viable and legal products that people want, that all internet marketers would need to increase their business, to increase, customers. And I said, wow, 50 products for that matter, this is no brainer. I am going for this. And one of the products that I really, really love was Oconnect, the one that was like Zoom. And I said, Zoom charges people when you have over 50, over 100, over 1,000 people, you'll be spending about 2,000 to 21,000 pounds a month. You can go what I'm saying. If you have over 5,000 people, you pay almost 21,000 in a year. If you divide it into a month, and you have, limited number of people that you can do webinar and meetings for. But Onpassive gives you unlimited number of people, and you only pay one charges on a monthly basis, subscription. And I said, wow, this is a good mine. And I said, I will go for this company. This is the company that I want, the company that guarantees success to everybody. And I said, I will use this vehicle to help all my people, including those that have lost the money in previous opportunity. And I said, I will go for this. And number 3, I listened to one of the webinars, the first webinar made by Mufareh. This is a guy that has the heart of the people, that wants to share the wealth with everyone. If you look at all those tech giants out there, they are filling their own pockets with few co-founders. But Ash is giving us the opportunity that this company is not just for Onpassive. It's not just for his family alone. It's for everybody, including co-founders, including resellers. And I said, wow, this is a no-brainer. A company that guarantees you success. You don't have to recruit. You don't have to sell. You don't have to talk to nobody. You will still succeed. And I said, immediately that night, I signed up and I paid my $97 because I can see the vision. I can see the revelation, even without talking to anybody. I've joined already before even talking to Peter Roger, Red Frame, because they don't have to coerce me. They don't have to convince me. The opportunity has convinced me, by itself. Number 3, a company that guarantees you that if you are not happy, you will get your $97 back. Whether it is a month, whether it is a year. I mean, this is the first company I've ever seen in my life that is guaranteed this kind of a thing. I've never seen it before. And I said, wow, this is no brainer. Onpassive is here to change lives around the world. It's here to disrupt the internet industry. And I want to encourage everybody that listening to me, all the newcomers, this is no brainer. Don't miss it. I am begging you, never ever miss this kind of opportunity, because it will change your life. It will change your financial future. It will change your world. Imagine the lives you will change. People are dying of hunger. People don't know. The people don't have shoes to wear. People don't have job. People don't have money to pay rent. Imagine you being a succor for them. Imagine you, being a blessing to them through Onpassive. So this is a good mine. Just jump on board. Don't miss it, because I don't want you to regret this. That, oh, if I had known, I would have done Onpassive. Onpassive is everything. 50 products, unique with artificial intelligence. You cannot go wrong. God bless you. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
you,
Victor.
Yes.
Amazing as always, mate.
Okay, Red, I'll pass it back to you.
Yeah, we'll have just one more. If we can ask a lady, we can't finish without a lady speaking. I will randomly ask a lady unless a lady wants to speak. Have we got anybody who wants to speak? Just unmute yourself if you want to. Otherwise, I will find somebody. Come on, there must be somebody who wants to speak. Look at all these ladies just leaving now, straight away. Who have we got on here? Liz Leary, come on, unmute yourself, Liz. Or are you too shy? No, Liz doesn't want to speak. Have we not got a lady who wants to speak?
Hi, I'll represent the
Hey, how you doing?
My name is Julia Dendas. Hi, everyone.
Hi, how you doing?
Anyway, I'm pretty new though. I guess you guys don't know me. I'm really, really new, but I'm a networker. I joined sometime last week. And
fantastic, and congratulations.
Thank you. Since the ladies are not talking, so I'm talking on their behalf anyway.
No problem.
I've heard about this thing, and the very first day I heard about it, that was the day I jumped in and I registered. And so far, I've brought in about 5 people.
Fantastic! That's amazing in 1 week.
Yeah, I did my own presentation. Not really. I don't know how to. I know that I don't know how to present. I'm a presenter, but I don't have a slide to present. But I invited someone to present on my behalf, who happened to be the upline of who introduced me. So I invited people randomly the same day, and 16 people came on board, and they listened. So I really want to have a slides to use in presenting, because
reach out to me afterwards. Friend request me, and I'll get them sent to you. Okay.
All right, because I've got a large team in my business that I do online, and they are really wanting to jump on board. So on behalf of all the ladies, I just want to say thank you for the presentation. It's wonderful, and I'm looking forward, to doing this. Actually, thank you very much, guys.
That's great.
Okay, well find me on Facebook.
All right. Who is speaking, please?
Red.
Okay, I'll look for you on Facebook.
Okay.
Thank you.
Emily, you've got your hand up. Can you unmute yourself?
I just want to interject.
Go on, interject, V.
Just want to interject and tell Juliet, thank you for joining me. Hi, Red. I'm still waiting on that email to be changed.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you very much, Juliet, for coming on board when you did.
That's all right.
I have sent another email, Vi.
Okay, thanks for your help and your comment.
All right, no worries. Emily, can you unmute yourself, please? Emily's iPad, anyway. You got your hand up?
Red.
Yeah,
good
hi,
evening.
how you doing?
Hi.
What would you like to say? What would you like to say?
Good evening.
Good evening.
Can you just explain about the 3 direct recruits, because I got new people here with us tonight, please. Thank you.
Okay, so you're obviously talking about the 3, and it's free. Very simply, if you have 3 people on your first line, after you've paid your first month, everybody pays their first month, regardless of the size of your team. Everybody pays their first monthly subscription. After that, the second month, if you have 3 people on your front line, you will have your next monthly subscription will be free, plus some change actually. If you are in now, the likelihood is you will have your free easily, and that will come from either your own endeavors, the company marketing your business for you, or overflow from above. Okay, so I hope that has answered your question.
Thank you. That's very clear.
Thank you very much. Okay, guys. Well, if that's it for now, we're now at 10 past. If you want a copy of this recording, Peter will be posting it all over the place online. Definitely, it's going to be in the Onpassive Nation UK Facebook page. It's also going to be on Onpassive Nation as well. And also any people from the UK here who want to join our Onpassive Messenger, please get in contact with myself or Peter, and we will add you in there, or get in contact with one of the other UK and Ireland team members, and they will add you in as well. Thanks very much for turning up tonight, guys. I hope it's been informative. I hope it has been of interest to you. Please get back in contact with the person who brought you here. Japheth said free, that means commissions will pay out of it. Correct. The commissions of the 3 the commissions will pay for your second month. That's it then, guys. Thank you very much. Peter, got anything else to say?
No, that's it, Red. I think you've covered everything. And as Red said, go back to the person that's invited you to the webinar. They'll give you more information. Obviously, it's been a quick presentation of what Onpassive is. Get yourself into some of the Facebook groups as well. There's lots of files in the groups that can help you understand more about Onpassive and what it's offering. So I think that's about all we've got to say. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Good.
And
Good meeting, Peter.
Thank you. And we will see you again at the same time next week. Thank you very much.
Thanks very much. Bye-bye.
How do we join the WhatsApp group for the UK?
If you just reach out to either myself or Red, and we can obviously lock you in, okay? If you reach out to me, Peter Rogers on Facebook, or Red Redfern.
Yeah, I look for Red on Facebook. It's telling me to follow. I don't know following if he's gonna know it's me.
You have to friend him, so he obviously will make friends with you, and then obviously then he'll invite you into the group.
Yeah, it's not giving room for friendship. It just says follow.
If you go onto Facebook and put Red Redfern in, and then message him through Messenger, and then he'll obviously make friends with you that way.
Okay, I'll look for him on Messenger. Direct Facebook is not easy to get him.
Try looking for me then, and I'll Peter
Okay,
Rogers.
maybe let me look for you there. Maybe it's easier. My name is Juliet Dendas, just in case. Okay, you're Peter Rogers, so I'll look for you. Let me look for you.
If I may, Peter, can I ask a question?
Yeah, sure. Shoot away.
In terms of having the 3 positions, I joined up a few days ago, so I'm holding my first position.
Okay.
Can I sign up for another 2 positions under my own link?
Yeah, you can do that. Obviously, once we launch, then you would have to pay the subscription to Onpassive, for each of those links. I mean, I've actually got over 20 personal positions myself, so obviously I'll pay for those different positions as we launch. But yeah, you can do that by all means.
And that could be my same name, but just a different email address for each position?
That's correct. Yeah, you can use the same name, different email address.
And when the time comes for us to pay for each position, how much is it going to be?
We don't really know at the moment. We haven't been told, but it's between $100 to $150. Between $100 and $250
per month.
Per month. But obviously, if you've got your 3,
yeah,
the following month will be free. That's what they say. 3 is free.
Moving forward, or just for that first time?
No, moving forward. That's from then on. Because obviously with the volume, with the email campaigns, and the obviously with Onpassive building your teams, and obviously with the overspill that you will have from people from above and from obviously other avenues, your team will start to grow anyway.
So just in closing, I don't want to take up too much time. So if I do 2 more positions via my own link, right? So if I go to my back office and I go to links,
if you go to if you go to your back office, scroll down, go into the links and scroll right down to the bottom, it says registration link.
Right.
It's the last one on the bottom. And if you click on that and then you put in your name, different email address, because obviously co-founders will recognize your original one and it won't let you join up on original email address. So put a different email address in and then you'll just sign up underneath yourself like that.
Okay, and then worst case scenario, now I have 3 positions, so I've paid $97.97.97, and then when this launches,
you got to have 3 below you. Okay, 3 below you is free. So that means if you've got yourself, which is 1 position,
right?
And then if you go and obviously buy 3 other positions below you, that makes your own personal position free. but you've still got to pay for the 3 below. So it's best to really share the business to obviously people that you feel that might be interested, looking for a second income, passive income, or you can obviously wait for the when we launch and for the email campaigns to kick in, and then obviously get the overspill coming down as well to fill.
But what's at the end of the day? At the end of the day, what's the benefit here of me like creating another one? Like I already have my first one. Why would I want a second?
Well, if you want a bigger income, I mean, as I said, I've got a lot of founders positions, and basically I'm going to be sharing them with my family members, with people who I've shared it with and basically poo-pooed it. I know in time they'll come on board, and I've already got a position, ready for them.
And how do you do that? But if it's under your name, how are you going to share it with them?
You can change your name at a later date in the back office. You can change the name, and then you have to give them the email that you've obviously registered with. And I'm sure in time, if you email support with all the details, they would probably change the email as well. I'm not sure on that one, so don't hold me to that one.
Right.
But I know
so,
you
and
can
if you want to resell down the road, so if I want to just resell the products down the road, like if I've registered as my own name, should I register another position as a company name, or can you change that later?
No, you know what I mean? You can change it. You can put any name in you want, really. You can put in your company name if you choose to, and obviously use a different email address. They'll still be registered under you because they've used your link, your registration link.
So in the future, if you're registering the services as a business, so like like the Zoom or something similar to ClickFunnels or a funnel building product, we can resell that to businesses once this launches?
Yes, we can. That's the idea. At the moment, you're obviously getting a position for a founder's position in the company. Once we go live, there will be no more founders positions available. Ever, never, there'll be no more. And what will happen is that then the business will start to grow by sharing the products. And obviously you either become a customer or a reseller. And what I mean by reseller is that basically it's another word for it's a founder, but not actually, you won't have the benefits as a founder, if you understand what I'm saying.
Right. So what's the one video or YouTube link or something that you would put me onto to really get a good understanding of how this works? Has somebody done one that really like is bang on?
Yeah, there's quite a few that you can look at. Obviously, are you in Onpassive Nation in the Facebook group?
Yep.
Yeah, if you go to the file section.
Yeah.
And you go and I can't think of the name of it now. Somebody might be able to unmute themselves and help me out on that one. But if you go to the file section, there's quite a few videos done by Mike Ellis. He goes into a lot of detail with different videos and explaining the business to you. And as I said tonight, we've only just gone through it. We skimmed through it. But Mike goes through a lot of detail on which how the business is going to work. There's so many videos out there. I wouldn't know which one to recommend to you, really.
Right. So there is a benefit to grabbing another position, though.
Oh, definitely. There's no doubt about it. I mean, the more positions you've got, obviously, the more income that you're going to earn. People, they get involved in the business and they think they've got to go out and sponsor people. It's not about sponsoring, although we are promoting this sponsoring. It's because we know, obviously, if you've got a team already built when we launch, your income is going to go, you're going to start to grow in income straight away. Once we launch, Onpassive are going to build your business. So if you're a founder, you're going to win, whatever. There's no doubt about it. So, obviously, once we launch and, once we do the soft launch, the email campaigns, from the email campaigns, then the Onpassive business will start to build your team below you, with the customer base coming in through the Onpassive when it launches.
And that'll happen to each position. So if I have 2 positions, it's going to fill each position separately.
Yeah, it's going to fill. It's going to keep going on down and down and down. I can't really go too much into the payment plan. We've obviously we've signed the NDA, so we can't really cover what's in the payment plan. But it's when you understand it, it's mind blowing. It really is. And the reason why is because Ash is trying to keep ahead of the game. He doesn't want his competitors to know what we're doing, and that's why it's a bit quiet on that side. We don't really mention. We don't need to mention it.
Right.
Once you start to understand the business like we do, as because we've been in it a long time, and then you start to understand the potential of the income that could be actually developed from this business. And
Now, last question for you is, so is there a benefit to, I already signed up once, like I said, I have the 97. If I do another 2 under my own registration link, is there a benefit to that 3x?
Well, the benefit is that you've got two more founders positions,
right?
And obviously you will make more money because you're being paid 3 times. I've built, me and Red have built teams where, we've actually we put people below people. Red sponsored me. I've put somebody below me, and then we've had somebody else has come in with their team, and we've put that person under that person. We've built a leg going all the way down, probably 20 deep, and that leg, because of the excitement of growing that leg, going deep, people have got excited about it because they can see that their business is growing.
So I could technically I could technically just register under you then.
Yeah, if you wanted to, if you wanted to, it's better to, I've obviously got positions in different groups, but if you want in your 3, but as I said, you still have to pay for the 3 below you, that first month for it to kick off. So if you've got, what I always suggest, if you've got available some, and then I would obviously buy another position for a family member or buy it for yourself, and just work on it like that. And
but buy it under my own link or go into someone else's group?
It depends really where you want to go. If you want to build your own team,
Right.
Yeah, do that by all means. If you feel that you could put your link under under a leader where you feel that there might be a lot of overspill, you could buy a position under a leader and have an overspill like that. I'm not going to say that's how it can happen, but that's what it could happen.
Right.
And because we've been involved a long time, me and Red, and we have got a big team, so we have got good leaders in our team. So we have bought positions in other teams, because obviously
right.
we can see the benefit of that. Because if you're starting off, then I would buy a link buy a position under yourself. That's my advice. And once your team starts to grow and you've got a team member who is excited, who wants to build the team like you, if you've got available, and then buy a position under that person, you win either way. You get paid either way anyway.
Right. Well, I find that everybody's very helpful with each other, and you guys, it doesn't matter whose team you're on. It seems like these webinars and these Zoom calls, everybody's there to help each other, and nobody's really, keeping anything close to their chest. Like everyone's helping each other.
That's the idea. Like Red said in his presentation, we only gain by helping other people, and we like helping people. I mean, me and Red have been around online businesses now for a couple of years and made a bit of money and lost a bit of money, but this by far is the best opportunity we've ever seen. And the way the business is, how it's come from when we first saw it to what it is today, with the new buildings in Bangla, and with Onpassive buying their own building as well now. We've obviously listened to the interviews. We've seen some of the products that Ash has shared with us on the webinars. And it's going to launch. And the soft launch is hopefully will be before Christmas. That's what he's promised. As long as nothing happens. And everybody. All I can say is everybody is in a good place being a founder. That's all I can really say. And
right.
Yeah,
one sec.
At the end of the day, it's a decision you've got to make yourself. If you want to buy other position, if I was starting off
upstairs, one sec.
If I was starting off like yourself, then I would probably buy a position under yourself.
Right.
And and then if you start to build a team and you've got lively people in your team that want to build teams, and then buy another position for them to help them. That's what we've done, and that's and
But by then they won't be able to buy a position because the founder thing will
well,
be
you've
done.
only got obviously weeks. But then obviously
Yeah.
then the customer base comes in. And as I said, the customer is a founder, but you don't get the benefits of like we would get as a founder. So
All right.
I can't really
And
go into
yourself and I, we can't use any of these programs yet, right?
at the moment. We're the same. Me and Red, we've only paid our $97 for our position. We've seen some of the products. We've made no money out of this. We've been in for 2 years, and we've made no money out of this at all. We just want to share it because we know the potential of what this is going to offer people. It's going to change the world. There's no doubt about it. It's going to change the way online businesses is going to work. And you know, we're pleased that we're a big part of being part of that. And like, you know, we've got a lot of leaders as well, which, you know, like Victor and all that. I mean, he's been involved 3 months, got a fantastic team. He's really worked hard and got good leaders in his team. And there's people out there looking for it. And
so we won't be able to touch or access any of the funnel building products, the Zoom like products until this actually launches, right?
That's right. None of us will be able to. It's all proprietary. You know, all the products are proprietary. They've been built from the ground upwards. We've only seen some of the products, and what we've seen has been, honestly, you know, like the Connect Me has been, it's far better than the Zoom, and it's a lot easier to use. And you know, there's other products we've seen as well, and but I can't go into that because obviously it's all proprietary.
Right.
He's keeping it tight to his chest, Ashes. We know it's going to happen, and you know, we follow the vision, what he's got, and what he said from day one is come forth. You know, even as I said earlier on about the back office of Onpassive, we had nothing. We didn't even have a back office. You know, these people are getting involved in this business now. They've got a fantastic back office. They got over 170 different links, as you already know, that you could share with people. We never had that when we got involved. We had a little video, you know, and the video was it's like 4 hours long with Ash going on about what he wanted to share, you know, and that's how we got started. But we believed in what Ash was telling us, and everything he's told us is, as I said, has come.
So, in closing, because you've been great, I don't want to take up too much of your time. So once this launches, say you have one founder position, right? You have the one founder position. You will have to pay the monthly subscription to continue.
Yes, from the first month, I will pay the first month's subscription. But because I've got more than 3 in my team, that will be it. I won't have to pay again because of obviously the income that I'm generating through my team will pay for my following month's subscription. And that
so you'll never pay again. You'll never pay again.
Never pay again. Only.
So what if I create? What if I create 2 more?
Let me just go back on that. You don't pay for 12 months. You obviously, with the founder's position, you've got it at $97. Once obviously the 12 months is up, then we have to pay for our founder's position again, and it won't be $97. I can assure you of that. But obviously, everybody will have big teams by then, and their subscription will be paid through their what they're earning through their income, basically. So they just.
So if I buy 2 more positions, will that count for my 3?
If you buy 2 more, you're going to put those 2 underneath you. That'll only count as 2, not 3. You've got to have 3 directly below you. Okay, so if you buy 3 positions, the first month you still have to pay for your first month. Okay, your personal first month, and then obviously for the 3 that's below you. But the second month you won't have to pay for your own personal position, because the profit that you'll make, although you're paying it yourself, will pay for your position. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, it's a little bit confusing, actually.
Right.
Say it again.
Right.
So I have 1 right now.
You have 1 position, and you will have to pay what the fee will be at that time once we launch.
Okay.
Okay. And you will have to pay that every month.
Okay.
Okay. It might be $100. Let's say it's $100.
Okay.
Okay. Now, if you've actually got 3 people below you, they're paying the $100 as well. But the second month, because you're making profit from the 3 that's below you, you will not have to pay your month's subscription, because it'll come out of your profit of the 3 that's below you.
But that's a good chance I won't have to, because if there's spillage and they're building my team for me, odds are I probably won't have to pay that.
Exactly. But you still have to pay the first month.
Right.
And that's what, that you've got it, that you've absolutely right, because obviously the growth with the spillover, with what's happening, we've got 320,000 founders. There's what, 2 a minute joining now.
But if you have your only position, so I have 1 position, and I buy another 3 under me, that's 3 plus me, that's 4.
Oh yeah, but it's 3 below you.
Right.
Not yourself. 3
So
positions below you.
to be safe, I should buy another 3 below me.
Below you.
To not pay again. You know what I'm saying?
What I would suggest you do, Stephen, is I would go into the file section of Onpassive. If you actually friend me, what's your surname?
Moniz.
Okay, if you actually friend me, I'll friend on our obviously, and I'll point you in. I'll find the videos, and I'll point you into the right direction. Okay.
That's awesome. You guys have been great. It was a great. It was a great call. It's a great call tonight.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Appreciate it.
As I said, I hope everybody else has enjoyed that as well. And
best of luck.
Yes. Yeah.
And obviously, we can't go too much into the com plan, because obviously, as I said earlier on, we've paid, we've signed the NDA and what we know about it. And to be honest, we don't really know a lot, because it's because of the change, what's happened over the 2 years, and it's phenomenal what's been happening. So, I can't really say no more than that. Anyway, I'm going to finish there. I'll rabbit on all night. So, thanks for listening.
Can I quickly ask?
Yeah, shoot away.
Yeah, I've got a potential sign up in America. She's asking whether you can pay with Cash App. What are the possible payment options?
There's 5 or 6 different options to pay. So if she signs, if she can pay by Bitcoin as well, even. But if she obviously registers, and then she'll go to the pay page, okay, and you'll see there's like 5 or 6 different avenues of way of paying. You can choose any of one of those.
Oh my! So you don't have an idea whether there's Cash App there?
Personally, I don't know, because I most of the people I've joined with is pay by Bitcoin and credit card. I think you can do transfer of cash, and I think you can pay by a check as well. But I'm sure if you just get her to register, and then she'll go to the payment page. She doesn't have to pay straight away. Then she can see, which avenue she wants to go on the payment page. Paul Angus, I know you're still there. Can you answer that question?
Yeah. Hi, Peter. Yeah. No. You've just covered it. I mean, what's on the page actually lists what's on the page, which facilities are available. But most of the people that join me have just paid by credit or debit card. I do know that if people join by Bitcoin, it can take about 3 days for it to show up, because I've had people saying, well, I joined, but it's not showing me as a fully paid member. It's showing me as a pending member. And then I find out that they have actually paid by Bitcoin. So my advice is always to pay by credit card or debit card. And also, from as Red normally covers, the credit card, you're covered. So if someone's a little bit apprehensive, we'll say, money back guarantee anyway. But it's the fastest and smoothest way to get signed up, because you're only going to sign up once. You're only going to sign up once, aren't you?
Yes, it is. But I mean, we need to think of other potential founders who are in third world countries.
Oh, sure.
They don't have.
Yeah.
Yes, they don't have.
Absolutely.
They don't have. Yes, they don't have those facilities like we have in UK.
No, I know. Ash did say a little while ago we're going to have 10 processors or more. Because I know a while ago, a few months ago, we had some real bad challenges in India and they struggled, and they got over that. They found out what was the best app for in India for them to process money, and they got it sorted. So now, you know, people in India can just sign up without any aggravation, stress whatsoever. But there's going to be most of the well-known ones.
If you have a problem, by all means, come back to us, and we'll speak to Ash. I'll get one of the council members to speak to Ash to see if we can find out which is the best method to pay. If that's any help to you.
Okay. Can I request a main friend on Facebook then?
Yeah, you can request. You can friend me or Paul Angus, or you can friend Redfern.
Absolutely.
Obviously,
yep.
By all means, friend us, and we'll help anybody who wants to needs the help. So
that's what we're here for.
Okay, any more questions before I switch off, which we were going to do 20 minutes ago?
Yeah, it was a good night, Pete. It was a good night, but it's such a shame I've got such a bad connection. I'm still on my mobile, and think tonight's one of the worst. Madness.
Well, so you're loud and clear now.
We're going to be moving soon, so we'll have a really good connection.
Yeah. You're loud and clear tonight.
I know, typical, isn't it? Typical. You know, I couldn't do it earlier. Could hardly hear it, which was frustrating. But it's good as always. That's the main thing.
That's it. Okay, thanks everybody. Thanks for listening.
Okay, lovely.
And,
thanks, Peter.
We'll get
good
back
night,
to
everyone.
Cheers.
Thanks a lot. Cheers then.